good to have you with us today. The Paralympic Games in Rio are about to get underway, with thousands of athletes having gathered to compete for their countries. Russia's Paralympians, however, will not be there, as the entire team was banned from taking part over a state-sponsored doping scandal. And while the dreams of hundreds of clean athletes may have been shattered, they are now looking to the future.
Меня зовут Светлана Машкович, я занимаюсь паравелоспортом, непосредственно ручным велосипедом или хэндбайком. Это моя жизнь, мои мечты, с чем я просыпаюсь, с чем я засыпаю. И это дает силы, надежду и дает уверенность в себе. Конечно, все последние 4 года каждодневного труда были направлены, все мысли, все мечты были направлены на участие в Рио, на то, чтобы показать свой лучший результат. У меня была заставка на телефоне, медальки Паралимпийских игр в Рио. Это была такая мечта жизни. Мы боролись до конца и пробовали отстоять свои права, но в данных, как говорится, против лома нет приема, и остается только принимать эту ситуацию и идти дальше.
2 weeks ago, the Court of Arbitration for Sport dismissed Russia's appeal against its exclusion from the Games. The ban came after a damning report on alleged Russian state-sponsored doping issued by Canadian law professor Richard McLaren and commissioned by the World Anti-Doping Agency, though some experts say punishing the entire team was simply a case of overkill.
In total, the IPC now has information on 45 samples relating to 44 athletes. Our research revealed that 17 of the 45 samples are from international federations that are not recognized by the IPC. This leaves 27 samples that are related to athletes.
There's no proof that each and every one of these athletes did something bad. So if you didn't do anything bad, there could be no proportionate punishment. So they also did not cite any precedents. Of course, that makes sense because there are no precedents. And I think that these people, private people, they're really sort of divorced from reality. If you look at their headquarters, a picture of their headquarters, which I have here if you want to take a look at it, it looks like the Palace of Versailles. So they're sort of issuing these dictates that affect people who've been working every day for an important goal. And they don't really have any credibility, legitimacy, or authority, in my opinion. The mission statement of the IPC, the International Paralympic Committee, is to enable Paralympic athletes to excel in sport. And they're not doing that. They're doing the opposite. They're disabling Paralympic athletes from excelling in sport.
Russia maintains that there are political motives behind the encompassing ban. We discussed that with the head of the legal team representing the Russian Paralympic Committee.
I personally have heard the president of IPC saying that the only goal of their suspension was to not see any Russian flag hanging at the Rio Paralympics. For me, this is no legal argument. It is clear that behind all this, politics is going on, and it seems to be politics against Russia.
The plight of civilians in Syria's Aleppo rarely out of the headlines. RT's Lizzie Phelan is right there from where she's been broadcasting raw feeds. You can find them by going to RT's Periscope account. In her latest feed, she speaks to a doctor at the city's university hospital who says much of the civilian tragic events in the city don't get reported by the media.
We work with civilians every day. Today we received the bodies of 4 women, 3 children and 2 men. Very few channels are covering the situation in Aleppo in detail. Most just copy the big channels. Every day I announce the number of civilians killed, but it seems they don't care about that.